The woman I'm seeing has slept with my best friend. I'm 25 male, she's 23 female. Long story, so please bear with me. My best friend has a friend that he thought would be a good match for me. When I was overseas during my time in the service, I was cheated on by my girlfriend at the time, and I haven't talked to any women since then. This was early 2023. So a few months ago my buddy and I talked, and I said I was ready to meet someone new but just didn't know where to look. So that's when he introduced me to this girl. So I really like her, we've been talking for months now, and I was thinking that sometime very soon I should ask her to be my GF. She's funny, has good hobbies, interests, takes interest in what I like to do, very beautiful, the whole deal. So the other night we were playing a game and she dropped something and broke it, and I said something along the lines of, "Someone's not good with their hands," and she said, "Ask best friend's name." So obviously that's been stuck in my head since. I asked my friend if they had slept together before and he said yes. I'm not sure how long ago it was, I'll throw in an update later. We had plans soon, but I don't know if I want to see her anymore. In my head I'm just thinking, I don't want sloppy seconds. How do I go about this? I really thought she was perfect and I still do, but after finding that out it kinda makes me sick, almost how I felt when I found out my ex was cheating. Again, I really like her and we do have a great connection, but I don't want to get with her and have this feeling eating away, putting her and I in stressful situations. Any help would be greatly appreciated. You obviously are not cool with the situation. I would recommend you simply walk away. Your friend and the girl did nothing wrong, but you are not comfortable with the situation and that's okay. Tell your friend that next time, choose a girl that he hasn't slept with, or at least tell you before you meet her. Tell him to respect your boundaries. If he makes fun of you for that or doesn't respect what you said, he is not a good friend. Feel like he probably should have mentioned that. And also, kind of a weird joke from her grimace, like, even if she thought you knew and it was all cool, reminding you of it in a "I got your mate off so good" way is a weird move. But yeah, otherwise what everyone else is saying, she didn't do anything wrong, but if you're not comfortable with it, that's fine too. Personal opinion really. Plenty of women out there who haven't shagged her best mate. Pick one of them. I'd never date someone that slept with one of my friends. In fact, I think it's disrespectful of your friend to set you up with someone he smashed and not tell you about it. That's pretty fucked for your friend to set you up with someone he slept with and didn't even tell you. That joke she made was weird as fuck too. Like, why would that be something someone says to a person they're dating? I'd personally stop seeing her and I wouldn't put much trust in that friend from now on. The way she told you to ask your friend if she's good with her hands would be a goddamn deal breaker to me, Jesus. 29M, snooped in my ex-girlfriend, 26F, phone and I don't know what to do now. My girlfriend and I bought a house together about a year ago now after dating for about 4 years. A couple of months ago, she broke up with me for reasons like lack of motivation from me and general unhappiness. We have a child together who is almost 3 years old, and now we still live together a couple of months into the breakup. I found out pretty quickly after our breakup that she had reconnected with an ex-boyfriend. From what she tells me, it was all just friendly conversation for a long time, and they had not seen each other at all. I had a general suspicion it was turning into something more, but I'm generally a really trusting person, and I believed her. Now, for the last couple of months, she still sleeps in my bed, we still do everything together, we went on vacation together, and we still have sex on and off, most recently a couple of days ago. We have been very close, and we were basically still together without the title. So here's where I don't know what to do. She doesn't know that I know her passcode to her phone, and I snooped. I knew it was probably only going to hurt me, but I didn't realize how bad it would hurt. I went into her and her ex's messages and only scrolled up about 4 messages and saw her say, "You're the last person I slept with," to him. So she has not only been lying about not seeing him, she has also slept with him at some point at least once. I am currently home with her trying to act like everything is normal and okay, but I am struggling. I am sick to my stomach. I realize she is not a good person at all, and I need to get out of this situation, but I don't know if I should tell her what I know. If I do, she will want to know how I found out, and everything is going to explode. We have a kid together, and I really don't want to make this thing ugly. One more detail to add. Her mother also lives in our in-laws, and telling them to get out without proper notice would be a pretty shitty thing to do. How do I handle this whole mess? She's using you, man. You give her the stability of a relationship while she gets to sleep with her ex. She has her cake and is eating it too. Kicking her and her mom out is not a messed up thing to do. Her sleeping with her ex and lying to you and taking advantage of you is what's messed up. Contact a lawyer before kicking them out. You have a child, so you'll need to figure out custody and what to do regarding the house. Good luck. I would tell her this situation isn't working for you, she's either all in, or not in the house with you. I currently co-parent with my ex. I have an almost 4-year-old. It's not so bad actually. It's nice to have time without your kiddo to be an adult, date, find hobbies, and then when you have your kid you can be super present. Sell the house. Your partner should have known before she ever started down this road that selling the house would be the result of her doing so. You're no longer together. You are not in a relationship. You are especially not monogamous. What do you expect? You're basically in a situationship with your ex. That's bound to mess with both heart and mind. Make the separation official. Oh, and give her mother proper notice. No reason to punish her for you both not really pulling through with the separation. Plot twist: she broke up with you to sleep with him. While you were dreaming about getting back together step by step, she was lying to your face, sneaking around with the dude and pretending everything was okay with you not to rock the boat before she had a stable enough scenario to ditch you for good. You have been played. Go talk to a lawyer. Take his advice on how to negotiate loose ties, child visiting, housing, etc., and split. Come on man, you broke up. Why is she still in your bed? Why do you still allow her to lead you on? If she doesn't want to stay, then let her go. She's using you for comfort. My F24 partner, M37, lied about age when we started dating. Hi, this is a throwaway account I made for privacy. I met my partner on Tinder. I was 18 about to be 19. I matched with this guy who was 27. We go out on a date. The date was going fine and everything seemed perfect. I told him I was about to turn 19 in a few weeks. I told him that he looks young, like 25. I asked him, "You're 27, right?" And he just nods and says, "Yeah," very faintly. I don't think twice about it. We keep dating, get intimate, and one day when we were hanging out in his accommodation he hands me a letter to show me that he registered for something. It was an honest mistake. He was just excited to show it to me, but didn't realize that his date of birth was displayed there. I went home and confronted him. He was 31 actually. I asked him why did he lie, and he said, "I made the Tinder account using another social media profile and I put the wrong age there." Okay. He could have told me that when I asked him about his age on our first date. I was too in love to care and continued dating. I know it is very late into the relationship to start asking questions. Please don't judge me. I am also surprised by how gullible and naive I am. But now I am wondering, was it a mistake like he described it? Or did he lie about his age on the app deliberately? If you believe that a man 13 years older than you made a mistake and wasn't lying with intent to target 18-year-old women for a reason, I have a bridge going cheap. Huge red flag. He knew a 31-year-old shouldn't be dating girls that young, so he lied so you wouldn't get suspicious of his intentions. The fact that he lied when you asked tells you all you need. No, if it wasn't a big deal he would have just told you straight up. Instead he covered it up because he knew his intentions were malicious. He lied so younger women would match with him. He did this so he could have sex with teens, and it worked. There is no error. That's the same bullshit lie these guys always give. I don't buy the whole, "I made an oopsie" for my age when making the profile in the slightest. He knew exactly what he was doing. Your age is in your face on your profile. He knew he was misrepresenting himself. And you know what? He got what he wanted. He wanted to appear young to pull some 18-year-old chick. Got what he came for. And now you're dating a 37-year-old man who has no shame in deceiving people. But at this point, seems like it's water under the bridge. Why suddenly be alarmed with it when you ignored it for years? Why the concern all of a sudden? I was in this situation when I was 19. He told me he was 24. Then I found out he was 28. Then I found out he was 32, real age. I forgave him for all of it, but then found out the age lie was just the tip of the iceberg. He lied about a million other things. So, I dumped him. A couple of months after I dumped him, I found out he was dating a 16-year-old in my brother's grade. I told the girl and her parents and they did nothing about it. It was clear to me that he was a predator, not just a liar. I've seen plenty of guys literally write it in their bios. I'm actually, insert real age here, but can't be bothered to make a new profile. So yay, it was very much intentional. My husband, 30M, walked out on me, 29F, and our newborn after I asked for honesty again. I, 29F, have been with my husband, 30M, for 5 years. We just had a baby a few months ago. During my pregnancy, I struggled a lot with my body image, and he knew that. I found out he was watching porn while I was pregnant, and it really broke me. We talked about it, and he agreed to stop because it made me feel like I wasn't enough during one of the hardest times of my life. Recently, I asked him a calm but direct question, if he had been hiding something from me. I told him I just wanted honesty, even if it was uncomfortable. The day before, when I had brought it up, it felt like he was brushing it off, so I asked again, hoping for something real. Instead of talking about it, the next day he started love-bombing me, being overly affectionate and extra sweet out of nowhere. Then suddenly, right after I asked him to be open with me, because the other day it felt like he was trying to brush it off when I brought it up. He swore he was being honest and wanted to be good, but I told him I wasn't going to fight but just didn't really believe him. I just kinda kept to myself for a bit. Then I asked him again an hour later. He gave me back my engagement ring without explanation, told his mom I wouldn't be coming on a planned trip, and returned the Mother's Day gift he gave me. Then he walked out and got a hotel, leaving me and our newborn alone. I sent him message after message, apologizing, asking him to come back, telling him me and the baby missed him. I wasn't even trying to fight. I just wanted peace and honesty. He blocked me, then unblocked me, but has still said absolutely nothing. Total silence. This is a pattern. Every time I ask for the truth, he either flips it on me or disappears. And usually, I find out later that he was lying. But this time it hurts more than ever, because I just had a baby, and instead of being a partner and a father, he walked out and shut me out completely. He also told me to kill myself a week after I gave birth, and again just a week ago when I asked him to be honest. I am still emotionally raw from the postpartum experience and trying to stay strong for my baby, but I feel like I am constantly being punished just for wanting honesty and care. How can I get through this? Wait, he has told you to kill yourself? More than once? Jesus Christ. You and your baby need to escape this. I'm so sorry. He's told you to kill yourself twice since you gave birth? That's a bigger issue than the lying. Please don't keep this man around your child. How can you get through this? A divorce lawyer, individual counseling, support of your family and friends. I know you're struggling postpartum, but you acknowledge this is his pattern of behavior and had a child with him in spite of this. Now you know, it's not going to change. Now, you need to be better for your kid than you were for yourself and move on. Lean on loved ones and remind yourself why you and your baby deserve more. For a start, stop asking him to come back. You need to start making your decisions as a single mother. Frankly, you shouldn't have had a child with him. But it's too late for that. So you need to cut contact with him, lawyer up, and get custody. He is not a good partner. He will not be a good parent. Him alone telling you to kill yourself is absolutely not okay. Please, get some help for yourself and your baby. And keep the baby away from him as much as you can. Verbal abuse can easily turn into physical abuse. I'm sorry you're going through that. Sad face. Some of what you've described sounds like emotional abuse. Counseling might be an option, but also creating distance with him and trying to move on might be the safest choice. I'm so sorry.